my property.
It's visible to the public.
Well, we'll see in court, I guess.
Well, either take that one up or
We'll
I'm...
see in court, I guess. Butch,
Okay.
write your fucking ticket and give it to me, okay?
All right.
I don't need an explanation.
Sign right here.
Fucking jerk off.
Anyone?
This is how you fucking make your living. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself.
Clear with the valid deal. Class D with corrective license.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Okay.
Good. Reason I'm here is to let you know where we're not in compliance and where we need to be in compliance.
Okay.
And what we have to do to get there.
Okay.
Okay? So, first things first. You have an LTU for a A-frame sign.
Right.
All right, you have two of them, so you can only have
one's
one.
on my property.
It doesn't matter. It's in view of the public, so you can't have it. You only have one.
Okay.
All right. So pick which one you want. The other one you need to put up.
Okay.
This little triangle right here is definitely your property. You've got the little scooters up there like we talked about.
Yes,
You're
sir.
good.
Okay.
Okay. The problem is the slingshots and the golf carts, and these can't be on city right of way. They have to be on private property to rent.
Okay, but I've put in an LTU.
Until you get that, you can't be in violation. All right.
Okay.
What you actually need is this form right here, which is a limited use sworn affidavit.
Okay.
This is what you need.
Okay.
And I'm going to give this to you so you can fill it out.
Okay.
So that you can get it filled out and get it to Daniel.
Okay.
And go from there. But meanwhile, you can't have your slingshot or your golf carts or your scooters on city right-of-way or city parking. That's a right-of-way. And you can't use that for rental purposes.
Okay.
All right. For sales or rental, it has to be on your property.
Okay.
Not city right-of-way or public property.
Okay. And does this solve that, or does it not solve that?
That's not going to solve that. Here's what the bottom line is going to be. Well, it could. I don't know. I'm not the one making the decisions. If they give you permission to park this in the city right-of-way, well, then you have permission from the city to do so. If they don't give you permission to park it in the city right-of-way, then you can't park it in the city right-of-way.
Okay. Marshal Stroud, I'm going to express something to you. I feel like this is a targeted prosecution. I feel like that this is somehow being motivated in such a fashion that this is going on all over the city. But somehow I seem to be the poster child for it. I have pictures of at least 4 locations around the city where this is happening.
I agree.
And I want to know why you guys have targeted me and you keep coming back to me over and over and over again. And none of those, and I'm mindful of the fact of keeping an open sidewalk, 10 feet. I know the rule and all that kind of stuff. And there are places around town where the sidewalk is cut down to 3 or 4 feet.
And
you drive right past it. I was taking pictures of it, and unfortunately I couldn't get my camera up fast enough, but your marshal drove right past it. It's every day. It's the same thing.
Mr. Dagnon, this has been going on for 2 years right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and it's continued to go on for 2 years right here.
Yeah.
Okay. And now we're fixing that. Not just you, everyone in the city that has the same type of business that you have is required to have the exact same paperwork that you have and adhere to the exact same rules that you have to.
What is this compared? I haven't had a chance
This
to
limited
read
use liability is going to give you specific uses that you can use the city right-of-way for.
Which is what?
And none of those allow you to park in the city right-of-way to rent or sell items. Nothing in that will give you the right to do.
So, but what does this give me the right to do?
Whatever that thing tells you, you can do.
Well, how come Daniel told me that I needed an LTU?
You're going to need an LTU.
And this?
And that. You have to put in your application for administrative LTU. This
did
is a
that.
limited use liability, limited use affidavit
Okay.
for the property because it's zoned commercial. So you have limited uses, which that's going to give you the uses that you can use your property for. But you cannot park anything that you're renting or leasing in the city right-of-way. It has to be on your property, as those scooters and bicycles are. The only exception is the Surreys. You can put 6 of them on the sidewalk, provided you leave a 5-foot unobstructed access for people to use.
Let me ask you a question. Could I put a bike out there?
No, it says Surrey. It's very specific to Surreys. That's what it says.
Okay.
And only 6 of those.
Okay. Why did Daniel tell me that I need an LTU and now you're giving me this?
Mr. Dagnon, I have no idea why he would have said what he said. We had a meeting yesterday with our legal department, with Daniel, with the planning department head, my boss, and this is where we're at today. That's the reason I'm here, to talk to you right now so you understand. These are the rules, not just for you. These are the rules for everyone on the island. I'm starting on one end of the island. I'm working to the other end of the seawall. I'm going to seawall. I'm going to Broadway. All of the vendors that are doing the same type of business that you're doing are in violation, are being addressed, and given the same direction that I'm giving you to become compliant. That's all we're asking, is become compliant.
But, I mean, you know my business, Marshall. How do I rent stuff and not have it out?
I understand your dilemma, but that's not the city's problem. Okay? There's places that will be compliant renting what you have because they have space to park them on their property.
So I just come past 47th Street this morning, and he's got scooters out in the right-of-way.
Mr. Dagyog, you're my first stop today. Okay? You're not my last stop. You're merely my first stop. And everybody else, as you said, will be getting the same visit from me that you're getting from me right now, so that they can become compliant as you are, as I hope you do, because the enforcement action is coming. And for each one that's in violation will be a citation for each particular item per day.
So I can't park golf carts out front?
No, sir. Not in the city right away.
But that's parking.
That's parking for people that want to use the beach. That's not parking for you to use your business.
So what if I put them on the other side of the street? They have plates and they have permits.
You still can't use the city right away to store your inventory.
I'm just parking them.
You call it parking. I call it storing. The judge will make the determination after I write you the citations. So that's what's going to happen.
You know, this is malicious prosecution. You understand that? And I am going to start taking legal action against you and your department.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm giving you. I'll give you till 5 o'clock today to remove the stuff off the city right-of-way that's in violation. And then tomorrow, I'll be back, and if you're still in violation, there'll be a citation issued to whoever's operating your business at the time I walk up for each individual vehicle. And every day, I'll be back, and there'll be another one for each individual violation per day. And I don't want to do that. I'm asking you, become compliant, contact Daniel, do what you need to do with them to become compliant.
Well, I did what I thought I had to do.
And that's the reason I'm here again. I'm not here to write you a ticket today. You're still not in compliant. You moved the scooters over there like I asked you to do. I'm grateful for that. You're compliant there, and I'm good with that. However, you have these that are not where they're supposed to be. Those can't be here. The slingshot and those golf carts can't be here. Your sign, you can only have one. I'm not getting nitpicky, but I'm just pointing it out. Those are the rules. You're required to follow them like everyone else.
I can only have one sign.
One A-frame sign.
Even though it's on my property.
Because it's in public view.
So, okay.
That's the LTU. Read your LTU. It'll tell you. That's a license to use. That's what it says.
The right of way.
And you can't, by ordinance, you can't have signs posted if it's not permitted. All right.
No, it's not okay. But I guess I mean our discussion is done.
Okay. So read that, fill it out, get it to Daniel. Get this stuff that you can't have here off of here today. Find someplace else for it for tomorrow, and don't bring it back out. That's all I'm asking.
No, you're basically killing my business. You're not asking, you're putting my business out of business.
I'm just telling you have to be compliant.
So everybody up and down Seawall Boulevard, they are not going to be allowed to park golf carts out there.
That's absolutely correct. Those that have parking lots that they can park them in, that's legal. Okay? Those that don't are not legal. Ones right down the street here, they can't have them there. They have to have them on private property, just like you would have to. The ones, let me figure out, right down here on the other side of Academy, they're going to be legal because they have a parking lot to put them in.
But he has scooters out there today. He can't have.
I haven't even been down there yet. Like I said, you're my first stop.
And the bike rental shop over on Mechanic that has the whole sidewalk blocked off. He can't do that.
I will get to them.
And the golf cart shop on Broadway that's blocking the road and parking shit on the sidewalk.
And I'm going to get there as well. You're absolutely right. They're going to get the exact same visit that you're getting and get the same piece of paper that you're getting and explain the exact same way that you're getting it explained.
Well, I hope that's the case, Marshall.
Well, that is the case.
Because I've been the only one that's being harassed so far.
And it's not harassment. It's
well,
just...
it is. In my view, our split is harassment.
Okay.
It's been harass. You guys have harassed me since almost the moment I took the shop. Since we went through the go-round with the scooters. Since, you know, you guys have been on me nonstop.
All we're trying to do is gain compliance, and you're not complying.
No, but you're trying to gain my compliance, not everybody else's. My compliance you're trying to gain, and that's malicious prosecution.
Okay, Mr. Dagnon, you have any questions for me? Because
No,
I got
sure
some other
don't.
place to go. All right, thank you. Like I said, please move the stuff. I don't want to see it here tomorrow. I don't want to have to come back. I don't want to have to write the citations, but that's what will happen.
Well, it'll be on my property.
Your
tomorrow.
property is this little triangle right here.
I get that.
Okay. And your address? What is that?
Huh?
What is it?
Right on the driver's license.
I understand, but where do you live?
It's right on the driver's license, bud.
All right. See, I'm 100 on 2.
Ahead.
Run a driver's license and check them all the way.
I'm going to stand by 1 second, sir. What? The subject's clear has been handled. Is your radio secure for information? What? I have a concealed handgun license. Yeah, well, thank you. Welcome, sir.
What? I just put that there from the fire hydrant.
Can't have anything in the right of way.
Come 100, go ahead.
You are.
Ella. Any what? All right, a phone number, please. All right, you're receiving a citation for having this golf cart in the city right away. It's a rental golf cart. That rental golf cart in the city right away. Your A-frame in the city right away without an LTU. One of these
An LTU.
for one.
That's right.
You have two.
But that's on my property.
It's visible to the public.
Well, we'll
All
see in court, I guess.
Well, either take that one up or
We'll
I'm...
see in court, I guess. Butch,
Okay.
write your fucking ticket and give it to me, okay?
All right.
I don't need an explanation.
Sign right here.
Fucking jerk off.
Anyone?
This is how you fucking make your living. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself.
Clear with a valid DL Class D with parker's license.
Phone number here on the back if you have any questions.
This is going to be number 4.
They can answer any questions you have.
I don't need any questions answered. I know.
Have a great day.
So this is Stroud seizing my property. I have an LTU to have a sign on the sidewalk. He's decided he can just seize my personal property.
See, I'm 100, I'm 10-8.
That's clear.
Hello.
Sir, I'm over here by Sandpiper Cove.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that day we saw those gentlemen putting those signs out?
Right.
You think there's been enough time? You want me to pick these up?
Nah, give them 30 days or so. It ain't been 30 days yet.
Okay, I was just wondering how long you want to give them.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll give them a while.
All right, sir. Thanks.
All right.